Hello, I'm Dr. Dennis McKenna. Today I'm joined by Fran Spear-Albert. Fran, it's great to have you here today.
Thank you for having me, Dennis.
Recently named Senior Executive Vice President of the Albany Med Health System, our System Chief Financial Officer, our System Chief Operating Officer.
It's an absolute honor and pleasure to serve. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Today is Friday, September 13th, giving you the update from Albany Med. Now, Fran, it's fall.
Yes.
You love the fall season, right? There's something about being in the Northeast in the fall season. Do you like pumpkin things, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin?
Love it all.
Okay. All right. Well, I know that, I think
pumpkin
about.
whoopie cakes.
Is that right? Is that the other thing that happens in the fall is kids go back to school, right? And I was thinking about that the other day because recently I've been noticing that here at Albany Med, there are people who are coming back to Albany Med.
Yes.
And I have the privilege every week of doing the first hour of new employee orientation. I always ask that question, is there anybody here who was here and are coming back? And I would say every week we have between 3, sometimes as many as 6 or 7 people who, for reasons, left for a while but are coming back. And I'll say the same thing to them on this camera or to anyone out there. I thank them. I think it's wonderful.
I do too.
They believe in the mission. They're coming back, as I like to say, home. And that's wonderful. And I think we're going to continue to see that over the next weeks and months ahead. And I think it's a number we should even talk about once we can measure it. But I certainly am seeing it, and I think it's a great thing. And back to school and back to Albany Med happening at the same time.
It's very exciting, and want to remind everybody about our employee referral program. So that is still alive and well.
Yep.
There's more information on the intranet under the HR page, and that is a bonus program for all of those in our current workforce who attract new members in, or as you said, former members of our workforce back home into the family.
Great reminder. Thank you. Thank you. So today is Friday the 13th, but we have nothing but good news today.
Yes.
And we're going to go through all of it. And let's start with where we are with our electronic medical record, putting in Epic across the entire health system. Already did it with Workday last year. Tremendous success on the ERP side. Obviously, I cannot overstate the significant transformational nature of putting in one electronic medical record across the system. We're stabilizing, very close to being done with the stabilization on the Albany campus for phase 1. Phase 2 is the other 3 hospitals in the health system with a go-live date in November. But recently, a couple important milestones. What is a go-live readiness assessment? What happened there?
So all of the teams come together and they do a very transparent, honest assessment of what's going really well and those areas where they feel they have some risk and they need to do more work. And that is so important because it allows us to realign our resources to support each individual team.
Right.
We also did some preparation work for the data conversion that will happen in October, and all of that went extremely well, and continue to be so impressed by how well all of the teams from each individual campus are working together, communicating with one another, and really aligning to make this what will be a huge success for our system.
Absolutely. We've talked in the past about the individual leaders on at the system level, on the campus level, making this happen. We'll talk more about it, obviously, as we get closer to phase 2, but our continued appreciation of all your hard work getting us there. As I've said, the singular most transformative thing we will do as a health system probably for 10 years,
Absolutely.
Putting us all on one platform. It's going really well.
It's a mammoth accomplishment.
Yeah, very much. Speaking of a mammoth accomplishment, most recently we were recognized, Albany Med, by Newsweek.
Yes.
And Greatest Workplaces for Diversity 2024. That's something that when we read that, first of all, I wasn't surprised, but second of all, I was very pleased and honored to read that. I know that we take pride in the fact that we have an incredibly diverse workforce in every different domain. And for a third party to recognize that was pretty special.
We are so proud. We all know that diversity, equity, and inclusion is an absolute journey, and it's something we will commit to every single day. But to have our efforts to date recognized like that was just such an honor.
And one area where specifically we can point to that is something that's coming up next week, and that is Citizenship Day.
Yes.
Very exciting event. I've had the chance to participate in this a couple times, and I will again next week. National Citizenship Day occurs in September. This year it will be celebrated on Tuesday, September 17th. And what this is this is a day where we recognize individuals who have completed their citizenship journey. I once asked our HR department, how many different home origin countries do people come from here that work at Albany Med? And we'll talk about one here in a little bit. And the answer is over 80.
Incredible.
Over 80. And every year there's between 6 or a dozen who completed their citizenship journeys. They're very proud. I'm very proud of them. We celebrate them. They talk about their journey to the United States, why they're proud of America, why they're proud to be citizens here, why they're proud to be part of Albany Med. And that event is next Tuesday from 1 to 2 o'clock. The pavilion out near the college.
Yes.
And if you can swing over and congratulate and celebrate with us, we certainly encourage you to do that. Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah,
It's a really meaningful and heartwarming moment.
Absolutely. Since we talk about fall season, we know winter's coming after that. That's cold and flu season. Every year we talk about this. Obviously, most recently, when we think about cold and flu season, we think about COVID. But the fact of the matter is that even before there was COVID, there was influenza. There's still influenza. Get your flu shot. The due date this year will be December 3rd. Please reach out to Employee Health. We know that we'll have some different opportunities to get the shots.
Absolutely.
You were even saying, hey, can we get someone to come and hit our team up with that? So that's something we're going to look to do. But we're encouraging you to get it done so we're not waiting till the last minute.
Absolutely. Yeah, and reach out to Employee Health if you need more information about the dates and times when it'll be available. But there'll be lots of opportunities to get your shot.
Yeah, and Karen Lovell is obviously over there, Dr. Michael Daly. These individuals, we appreciate them and their efforts. Getting your flu shot is something that, as a workforce in the medical community, very, very important. And
got my first shingle shot.
There you
this
go.
year.
There you go. Okay. Flu shots will also be available at the employee picnic.
Yes.
Now, I'm excited. Are you excited?
So excited to have it back, and Kim Williams and an entire team have been working so hard on planning this event, and we want to make it extra special for all of our employees to give them a chance to celebrate together and a chance for us to show our appreciation to all of you.
I think there'll be a DJ, there'll be some music, there'll be the tent, there'll be food. We have lots of you who have already agreed to volunteer. Thank you.
Yes.
I know I'll be volunteering. I know you'll be
too.
volunteering. It's September 19th. It's going to be in the parking lot near the S building. If you're not sure where that is, the internet will show you.
Absolutely.
Or just look for the long line of people looking for
Absolutely.
food. It'll be out behind the college. And it's going to be a wonderful event. We're looking forward to it.
We are, and just take the time to enjoy each other, have a little time to sit back, eat, relax, listen to the music,
Right.
and just reflect on all you've accomplished with each other.
That's right. So September 19th, and obviously look for that on the internet. And again, you can get your flu shot there too.
Absolutely, and September 20th at 1275 Broadway. So a smaller scale version, but we will have a picnic at that site, and we will also have flu shot at that site. And all the same things, lots of great food, fun, music for everyone.
Wonderful. Speaking of another wonderful employee opportunity, there's going to be a tailgate at the University at Albany
Yes.
game. And that date is September 28th. And this is UAlbany Hometown Heroes Tailgate. There are some tickets available, discounted ticket prices.
Absolutely.
They're going to recognize hometown heroes, and on that list includes EMS, physicians, nurses, other individuals who work in the healthcare space. And that's wonderful. And the proceeds,
Yes.
who are they going to benefit?
They're going to go to the Children's Hospital, so
Right.
we're very excited about that. And
we
I
have
have
a-
to do
yeah,
a
please,
UAlbany
good.
call out. I'm an alum. So all of you
Yeah.
UAlbany alum that work at Albany Med, please come. It'll be a great, great day.
A special employee of ours at the center of organizing this. Do we want to recognize
Emilio
him?
Genzano,
Sure.
thank you for coordinating this in conjunction with Lisa McGrath to be a great opportunity to honor our Children's Hospital, honor our workforce, and partner with UAlbany.
It's a great day
It is.
to be a great Dane.
Yes.
That's what they say. That's what they say in
It's
UAlbany.
always a great day to be a great day.
Look for the new Albany Med Health System campaign. As you know, most recently this year we did one related to cardiovascular care in the health system. Very proud of the cardiovascular care we deliver, both medical and surgical, adult and pediatric services offered here that are offered nowhere else in the
Yes.
region. And we're going to focus the next campaign on women's health. And importantly, we should begin by saying, as part of our delivery system here in the health system, many of the providers are women and do a remarkable job in all the different disciplines.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to focus on that. And then in addition, the care that's delivered, the women's health care. And the campaign will focus on that. Probably in the next week or so, you'll start to see that roll that out with a system focus, which is important because we deliver care really from the Adirondacks down to the Catskills. We go out
Yes.
to western part of Fulton and Montgomery County, lot of important things we're going to be talking about.
Absolutely. And even for our workforce, as Dr. McKenna said, we have such a strong percentage of our workforce that identifies as female. There are so many services that are here available to our workforce. I don't think we all know what they
Right.
are and the extent and breadth of them. So please keep your eyes and ears open. I think you'll probably learn a few new things that you didn't know you had available to you.
Great, great. And if that's not enough good news, we'll finish on this. The iCare Award winner, which we recognize every month at our Center Combined Leadership meeting. Every month is fantastic. This one was fantastic. So this was Monica Prifty,
Yes.
who will show you her picture there. You obviously immediately recognize her as this bright, soulful, happy individual who works down in our Choices Cafe.
Incredible.
She seems to focus primarily in the salad area. She
Yeah.
makes salads and wraps.
They're outstanding.
Yes, they are. But she was just this very inspirational person talking about her journey coming from Albania to the United States, talking about her desire to work on her language proficiency, taking English as a second language, thanking her manager, thanking the Aramark team, thanking Albany Med for giving her this opportunity. And we, of course, thank her for really being a great role model, great inspiration, and quite frankly, someone who helps us nutritionally, right?
Every month when the iCare Award winners go up in front of the room and accept
Yeah.
their award, that their statements
Yeah,
and
it's
what they
wonderful.
share with us are so motivational and very, very meaningful. And I think we all leave feeling even more entrenched in our commitment to mission and to what we do every day for the community.
Agree. I couldn't say it better. All right, Fran, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Okay, we'll have you back again.
Happy fall.
Happy fall. Lots of great events coming up. Check the internet, check the dates and times. We hope to see you at as many of those that you can get to. For those of you who'll be working here over this weekend, obviously now we appreciate you more than ever.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back again in a few weeks with some updates. And we ask that you once again, please take care of yourself and take care of each other.
Bye-bye.